Hello, this is topic 3-5, altogether and changing dimensions. So we're just going to review some of the things we've already covered, and then we're going to review changing dimensions like we talked about with prisms. So, example 1 has a square-based pyramid with base edges of 18 and a height of 12. Well, we still need to find the perimeter, the lateral area, and the area of the base. So, if my side is 18, 18 times 4 gives me 72. It helps if we find our apothem. Well, our apothem of a square is quite easy. It's just half of the side. So our apothem would be 9. Now, we have our height triangle, where the apothem is our base. And they told us the height, so we know this, and we're trying to find the slant height. Pythagorean theorem, 9 squared plus 12 squared equals slant height squared. We have that 225 equals our slant height squared. When we take the square root of that, we get that slant height is 15. Now the area of our base, this is a square, so area is easy. 18 times 18 gives us 324. Now, all of this we're going to use to find our lateral area, total area, and volume. Now lateral area again is 1/2 PL. Our total area is the lateral plus the area of our base. And our volume is 1/3 area of the base times the height. So here we'll do 1/2 times 72 times 15. And we get 540 square millimeters. For our total area, we'll do the 540 plus 324. And we get 864 square millimeters. And for our volume, we'll do 1/3 times 324 times our height of 12. And we get 1296 cubic millimeters. So, again, a lot of work for pyramids to get 3 answers. Make sure you show your work, so if you do make a mistake, you only get counted off for those small mistakes. Let's go ahead and take a look at example number 2. Here we have a triangular pyramid. It's an equilateral triangle with sides of 42. And it says the slant height is 75. Well, I still need my perimeter, my height, the area of my base, and I'm going to need my apothem to get some of that. So I'll draw my equilateral triangle, find my apothem. Okay. My apothem, 42, half of 42 would be 21. On the square root of 3, so my apothem would just be 21. My height triangle then has 21 as the apothem, 75 as the slant. That's my h, so h squared plus 21 squared equals 75 squared. we subtract 21 squared from both sides, we get that h squared equals 5,184. When we take the square root of that, we get that h equals 72. Well, our perimeter is really easy. 42 times 3 makes 126 on the square root of 3. And the area of my base is 1/2 the perimeter times the apothem. So 1/2 times 126 on the square root of 3 times my apothem of 21. Gives me 1,323 on the square root of 3. We'll now need lateral area, total area, and volume. Those formulas again: 1/2 PL, lateral plus area of the base, and 1/3 area of the base times height. So, 1/2 times 126 on the square root of 3 times 75. This will give us a pretty large number. Equals 4,725 on the square root of 3. We do 4,725 on the square root of 3 plus 1,323 on the square root of 3. We get 6048 on the square root of 3 for our total surface area. And if we do 1,323 on the square root of 3 times our height of 72, we get 9,504 on the square root of 3. And so this is the lateral surface area, total surface area, and volume of this particular triangular pyramid. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 3. Here we have a regular hexagonal pyramid. Has base edges of 8 and a height of 1. We need our perimeter, we need our lateral, area of the base, and we're going to need to find our apothem along the way anyway. Well, perimeter would be 8 times 6, which is 48. So now we need to find our apothem. If the whole side is 8, then half is 4, which means my apothem is 4 on the square root of 3. So my height triangle has 4 on the square root of 3 and 1. And we're trying to find our slant height. So that'd be 1 squared plus 4 on the square root of 3 squared equals L squared. That equals 49. So my slant height must equal 7. Area of my base would be 1/2 times the perimeter of 48 times the apothem of 4 on the square root of 3. Gives me 96 on the square root of 3. Now to find my lateral area, we do 1/2 times the perimeter times the slant height. And we get 168. For our total area, we do the 168 plus the area of the base And there's nothing we can do to simplify that. And for our volume, the area of the base times the height, which is just 96 on the square root of 3. And so now we have our answers for this. So we reviewed square, regular triangle, and regular hexagonal pyramids. Let's go ahead and look at examples 4, 5, and 6. These are much easier. Example 4 says find the new volume of the pyramid in example number 3. So we're starting with the volume in example 3, which was 96 on the square root of 3. All right. One dimension is doubled, so that means we're multiplying by 2. The second was tripled. We're multiplying by 3. And the third didn't change, so we multiply by 1. We do that, we get 576 on the square root of 3. Again, like I said, very simple. Let's go ahead and look at example number 5. Find the new volume in example 3. So we're starting again with a 96 on the square root of 3. One dimension is a half. Another is 4 times. And the third was tripled. And that also gives us 576 on the square root of 3. Because 2 times 3 times 1 is 6. And 4 times 1 half times 4 is 2. Times 3 is 6. So we're getting the same answer. On example number 6, we're starting with the same one. 96 on the square root of 3 because that's the volume for number 3. One dimension is a fourth. Another dimension is doubled. And third dimension is doubled. So if we do that, 1/4 times 2 is 1/2 times 2 is 1. We stick with 96 on the square root of 3. So, first half of this assignment is just reviewing pyramids, which is a lot of work. Not terribly hard, just a lot of work, a lot of math that you have to do. But the second half is very easy. All you're doing is taking the dimension they talk about and multiplying it by how much it is changed. So, good luck on this assignment and have a good day.